Hi there, Gemini. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this reading finds you well. Welcome to your mid-April 2019 reading. Back with me again, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. For those of you who are new to my channel, hello. And for those of you who have been here a long time, welcome back. So as usual, this is going to be a relationship spread, meaning that you can always apply this with anyone in your life. It could be with your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, exes, crushes, fiance, family members, anyone. I'm basically just going to be picking up your relationship energy in general, all right? And don't forget to also check your sun, moon, or Venus sign, because for me personally, I realize that with my readings, I resonate much more with my Venus sign rather than my sun sign. But probably because my Venus is in 7th house, I don't really know. But if it doesn't resonate, then it just doesn't resonate, all right? There's so many amazing, talented tarot readers out there for you to just click and watch. But anyway, right now I just want to pull like three more cards for you. One more. Stalker alert, Gemini, somebody's stalking you. Somebody's really stalking you and they're playing it cool. You know what I mean? So, and you don't like this type of mind fuckery, so, well, anyway, let's just talk. Your overall energy for the night, you have the Three of Cups in reverse, you have the Ace of Chalices in reverse, and you have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Look, I'm going to be very honest with you. I actually recorded your reading a week ago, but then I don't know why, but you know, I decided to just push through with the mid-April. So the Ace of Chalices talks about the feeling that, but you still have this unwavering devotions and loyalty though. So if whoever it is, you know, kind of like return to you or they extend you something, that part, that availability is still there. Although you have the Three of Cups in reverse, meaning that you don't really know how to act normal with them. You felt like the friendship aspect of the relationship has either been betrayed or you just don't know how to act normal with them. And the Ace of Chalices in reverse talks about you feeling disappointed, upset. You went through a lot in the past and you just don't know how to act normal with this person. But if, you know, there still is a place there with inside of your heart, you know, the Knight of Pentacles, but because Knight of Pentacles traditionally is like you holding here. If you ever need my help, I will always be there here for you. So that type of energy. And what's challenging you, you have the Queen of Swords and you also have the Lover's card here. They're much more of a twin than you guys are. You know what I mean? They're much more of a Gemini than you guys are for some reason. They have like a lot of inner conflict going on within them while you were at peace with your twins. You know what I mean? And this is a type of person who is very careful when it comes to love. They think, or this is from their perceptions, they would think that they have a really high standards. But this is the type of person that is very hard to love because they've been burned in the past and they're building like a huge wall inside of their heart and their brain. So not anybody can act, not just like strangers could come in, you know, inside of their heart. You can get their kisses, you can get their, you know, sex, but inside of their heart to get into them, it's very hard. And then they're also kind of like at a crossroad in their life right now. So, one of the reasons why they're climbing up and one of the reasons why they're acting quite cold towards you is because they're going through a lot. You have the Death card in here in the past from their side, meaning that they were going through a lot of transformative moment in their life, like a lot of transformation is happening. They feel like they needed a change in some ways. And you see the Fool card in here. So the Fool card in here was not focused on you. It was much more focused on themselves. Okay, so it's not a narcissistic type. It's just somebody who see their life, oh my God, my life is such a mess and I need to do something about this and I need to transform and I need to give a rebirth of my life. You know what I mean? So they're focused much more on themselves. Their cups, they're busy filling their cups to kind of like care about other people's cups as first because they feel like, you know what, if I want to be in a happy relationship, I need to fill my cup first. So this is from their point of view. And I understand that you guys are like, what? But this is their point of view. Okay. I'm not defending anyone. I'm just reading. Oh my God, when will I ever get better? But anyway, yeah. And then you have the Eight of Wands in here, you have the Five of Wands, and you also have the Eight of Swords. So there were like a lot of disappointment. There were like a lot of questions inside of your head. And these questions kills on air signs. You know what I mean? Every time an air signs get curious about something, you think about it a lot, it makes you much more obsessed over it. So it kills an air sign. But these type of things you did not communicate because you have the Eight of Wands in reverse in here. And then you have the Five of Wands. It's like you're trying to play it off cool. There's something here that you're being really, really stubborn about, you know, something that you disappointed, but you feel like, no way, I don't want to communicate about this because you have the Five of Wands. So it's like a masculine energy fighting with one another, but it's not on the surface, but it's on below. You know what I mean? That push and pull, that relativity theory going on, not on the surface. It's not on the face front. You guys didn't kind of like, you know, that, but it was much more on the below. So there's this sense of rebellion going on deep within you. When this person, you feel like this person is so much focused on themselves and not caring about you. Truth of the matter is, this person doesn't really understand your implicit message, what you were trying to convey with your silence, or what you're trying to convey with your coolness in the past. This person doesn't really understand that, even in the now. So in the now, this person is stalking the hell out of you. And you have the World card, you have the Judgment card, you have the Hermit card. So you have these feelings like, you know what, no matter what happens, I'm just like ready to accept that. If it's not mine, then it's not mine. You're so open to that, you know. You have the World card, everything starts to come to full circle. You guys no longer stressing over it. You guys don't no longer feel that knot in your throat. You're just like, whatever will be lah ya gitu. I'm sorry. My Indonesian slang came out. But anyway, with the Hermit card in here, kind of like talks about this is the period where you were being forced to understand yourself like a little bit better. You no longer want to deal with one night stands. You don't longer want to deal with casual type of relationship. You want to connect with a person on a soul level. You don't want to be talking about money. You don't want to be talking about, you know, brands and You want to talk with people on a soul level. This is what you're aiming for. And I feel like right now you guys are the one who is isolating yourself a little bit more. You don't do this. You don't isolate yourself, or you don't isolate yourself just to get back at them, but you isolate yourself because you wanted to get yourself more. This person is stalking the hell out of you, but they're doing nothing about it. You know, because they have the Empress card in reverse. Empress is a Venus card, so they don't do anything to, you know, show you any type of acts of services or show you any type of love. They have the King of Chalices in here. They're a charismatic person even in the now. If they work in a sales front, business developer front, marketing, you know, whatever that has to do with talking or meeting people or negotiating with people, they're going to do good, especially in this month. But the thing is that with this person, if you're only dealing with one person, this person is doing nothing because they have the Empress card in reverse. The Empress card in reverse actually, you know, for some Gemini out there, they could be dealing with another person as well, especially if you're dealing with a male. But it's not general, okay? It's just a few Gemini out there. But they stalk you. How can somebody deal with another person have the audacity to stalk you? You know what I mean? Because they have the King of Chalices, so they're different than who they were in the past. After they were going through that transformative moment, after they've been really, really brand new person, they suddenly feel like, oh, okay, I got it all. You know, they're the type of person who can just sit down and then people just be attracted to them for some reason. It could be like a Mercury in the second house in a Navamsa chart. I know I'm talking Vedic, but yeah, that type of person, 3 kartu, 5 kartu masa depan. Seven of Pentacles. I think because they're so used of you. Yeah, even in the future, they're being very, very passive, man. It's like they're waiting for a ping pong ball. They're waiting for your green light here, you know? So they're stalking you. They have the King of Chalices, act like everything is normal, act like everything is all right, not going to do anything because they're stalking you. And the reason why they're doing it because they want to know, are you with somebody else or are you doing all right? Are you still mad at them? Are you okay? Are you posting like a cryptic message on Instagram or Facebook? to indicate that you miss somebody, or maybe it could be me. You know, they're waiting for that kind of like green light here. They're trying to read between the lines, and they're pretty certain. This is the Seven of Pentacles, so they're pretty certain that you're going to come to them first. You're going to be doing something to them first, and which I think you would, because you have the Emperor card in here. And when they, you know, when they see that green light, it's the moment that they're going to be the magician. So they're just waiting for your green light. You know what I mean? Like the reason why they're stalking you, or the reason why they are being cryptic or cold or whatever, they're waiting for your green light. And if they're waiting for your green light, and if you guys give them a green light and you approach them with the Emperor way, they became the magicians, in which they would give you the Six of Wands feelings, which is the feeling of yes, finally, you know what I mean? Yes, finally. So there's like a lot of, you know, push and pull type of game going on. Buckle up, man. Buckle up. It's quite a ride. So funny. Yeah, you have the Devil card here. So yeah, both of you are kind of like obsessed with one another. They find you hot, you find them hot. Although this relationship also introduces you to your shadow side, because you would feel it more on a subconscious level rather than they are. You're much more of a braver person than they are too. Okay, so, all right, I think it's going to be cut down into videos because my memory space is going to run out. So I think I'm going to end it here for if you're only dealing with one person, and I'm going to cut. Okay, so now what happens if you guys are dealing with two people? So if you're only dealing with one person, your reading end before I cut, okay? So if you're dealing with two people, person A is somebody who you didn't had any type of communications with, because you had the Eight of Wands in reverse in here and the Five of Wands. This person was going through a lot of transformations in their life, and they were so focusing on that, you know. Again, as I said, with the first one person reading, is they're so busy filling their cups, they don't really care about filling other people's cup, because they're busy with filling their own cups. And with this person, I think that, you know, you tried Five of Wands, you know, with the Eight of, you tried not to communicate with them because you're trying to convey them something. This person in the now, so if it's not happening now, it's going to happen really, really soon. They have the King of Chalices. Remember, the King of Chalices, especially in this particular deck of mine, is not an action type of king. It's the king who is like, I'm here type of energy. It's a very charismatic type of person, and they know that they're charismatic, especially with the way that they look at people or the way that they talk to people. They're very, very charismatic, and they know this, okay? This person is stalking the hell out of you. Person A is, you have two stalkers basically, but person A is stalking the hell out of you, trying to read your move, trying to read your reactions. What is your reactions when they know that when you know that they're there? It's like if you guys are in working situations, they'd be popping up in your face most of the times without doing nothing. But you guys are the Hermit card, so you're kind of like tired. You know what I mean? You're the Hermit. You want to isolate yourself. I feel like you guys want them to reach out to you first without giving any type of misleading, you know, behaviors. You're like, you know what, I want to understand myself better. I just want to isolate. I want to do stuff. So you could be doing yogas or whatever, but this is what you're focusing on. Person A is a very passive person, because even in the future, they're the Seven of Pentacles. Like they're the type of person who would, you know, do you know that this type of person who would watch people and they think, oh my God, this person is staring at me, means this person is liking me. Oh my God, this person is liking my status update. It means that this person is stalking me. That type of person, this person is like that. You know what I mean? And they would be reading you, you know, your behaviors and your actions towards them. And they would think that, oh my God, this person still likes me, but they're very passive, the Seven of Pentacles. So they would want you to come to them, which I think you're going to do, because you have the Emperor card in here. So yeah, you're going to want to do here, but it's you're going to be offering them something that is just so small, you know, with the Page of Pentacles. And because they're like this, so you guys are going to be like that too. It's like two people trying to read between the lines type of stuff. Just kind of reversing Mustafa. Okay, so and then person B was somebody who came at you really strongly with the Fool card in here. They really took that giant leap of faith. But I think because in the past you guys were the 8 of Swords caused by person A, you know, you were having like all these midnight anxieties, you were stressed out over person A, you're kind of like blocking their energy out. You're not really open to them. And in the now, they're starting to detach. They're starting to not do anything about it, but you're like, whatever. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, they're kind of like tired because they feel like they're the one who works for you, and now they're just waiting for your green light. You have 2 people. If you're dealing with 2 people, you have 2 people waiting for your signals. Famous Gemini. Gemini popular. Okay, Magician, Guardian, yeah, person. So with person B is going to come around again, although in the now they're withdrawing their attentions, affections towards you. They're going to come around again and try to offer you something. And I feel like because they did distance themselves and you're like, what happened? And because in the future, you guys are not really sure with person A as well, because you have the Moon card here. So you're not really sure where is this going with person A. You're going to be giving the person B a try here with the 6 of Wands, because you feel like with the person A, you always have to be the one who pursue. You always have to be the one to do something with them, whereas person B always give you the attentions and the affections that you needed, that makes you feel so good about yourself. You know, that makes you feel, if you're a woman, it makes you feel like a goddess. Or if you're a man, this person makes you feel very, very worthy. So you're going to be entertaining these 2 people even in the future. But the nature of the relationship, or the dynamic of the energy is going to be different. With person A, you're the emperor, you're the masculine energy. Whereas with person B, they're the magician. So they're the masculine energy. You're the one who enjoys the attention. You know what I mean? Okay, I don't even know what to title this, but anyway, I think that's it for my reading for you, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week for your end of April reading. I'm really sorry I didn't get to do your April, but anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I love you. Bye-bye.